What's up, everyone? This is Jaymee Town, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, this is part 2 from yesterday because we did not have enough time because 30 minutes was enough for one market watch. So let's get right into this market watch right now. Okay, here we go. Starting with Lightning Storm. If you ask me why Lightning Storm, I will tell you first what is the point of this market watch. The point of this market watch, as you've seen by the title, is what card you should sell before April 2020. If you ask me why should I sell Lightning Storm, it's easy. I'm not telling you to sell Lightning Storm exactly, but if you don't have a playset of Lightning Storm, you only have one or two, and want to consider have a playset, but you don't have really the money, I think it's a good time to sell right now because it's very high in price. I think it's at its highest right now. So 140 is very good for one card. I would sell it and bank it to buy some other cards. That's what I would do. But you can keep it if you really want the card. I just think if there's no trap deck in the format, this card just become a Regeki, kind of. Destroy only attack position monsters. So you kind of can play around it. Sometimes if you play Baguska, you don't care about this card or stuff. So just saying, this is the first card, market price $138. You can sell it for around 140 and the page bottoms out around 145 right now. So you still can make a lot of money with this card, so that's why you should not miss a chance. Even if everyone is playing this card right now, it could just be like Phantasme. Everyone is playing it now and like a couple months later, nobody's playing it because it's irrelevant and the price goes down. So you don't want to miss on that. Sorry if my cat is making some noise on the background. Okay, my second card is Pot of Extravagance. I think you should really sell your Pot of Extravagance right now. I'm sorry, all you Altergeist player and Subterra Guru stuff. I don't know. I don't really play your deck, but I think it's not the time for you to play your deck right now. I think combo will become so strong with the 30 new links and the new set. I think you don't have enough momentum to continue the game. You can only go first, and all the other decks can go first and second. So I mean, it's really annoying. If you go second, yeah, you cannot really make something. Yeah, you can survive and stuff, but I'm just saying that Altergeist is not the best strategies out there right now. So I don't see why you should keep Pot of Extravagance. I know maybe you want to play a very good deck with Pot of Extravagance, but there's a lot of draw cards that you can play in some decks that are not Pot of Extravagance. Depends on what deck you're playing, but it's not my favorite card in the game right now. I sold mine last week for about $90 Canadian because I wanted to get rid of mine. That's it. And yeah, I don't think it's going to be that good. It could be reprinted or in another set or even just lose value, but I don't think it will lose that much value. I just don't think it's worth $100 right now, so that's why you should consider selling it. If you have a playset, you can make $300 right now pretty easily. This card market price is $91. This card is mostly used in, let's go see that. We're gonna go on Yu-Gi-Oh prices. I don't want to say bullshit, so let's look at Pot of Extravagance tournament stats. Okay, so Pot of Extravagance was used a little bit in February 2019, a lot in September, and right now a lot of decks are playing it in February, so that's why the price is high. So right now, the deck that are playing it is True King Dinosaur, or Altergeist, or Subterra Control, you know. All the other deck, I don't really know what it do. Troop Dupe Scoop, I don't know what it is, but Spiral is playing it. I don't really know why all the other decks are there. Like, I guess you can play Infernoid or Grand Maju and stuff, but the only real deck that really benefits from this is if you play Dinosaur. Don't sell it if you play Dinosaur because it's a very good card for you. But if you play Altergeist, I mean, I don't care about the stats right here that there's like a couple Altergeist player. I don't think it's the best deck right now. I just think it's going to fade even more with the new cards. Okay, so that's for Pot of Extravagance. Now you have the news. Fantastical Dragons Phantasme is going to be reprint and mostly ultra rare. So we don't want to get What? No money for a Phantasme, so we need to sell our Phantasme right now from Savage Strike. Market price is about $45. So if you could get 150 for your playset or almost, I think you should do it right now, and you can grab them later when the set is going to come out for a bit cheaper than that. So you can make some money off of it and buy some dual overload maybe with that. I don't have a lot of things to say to this card. This card will be better since we receive a lot of Link Monster. People will play more Links now. I just guess this card will not really rise in price right now because of the reprint, but in the future could. If we ever get Max C or something, this card could even go up more in price just because they're kind of compatible, because you want a Max C, then after that you can Phantasme. So that's why it's pretty good. Another card that you should sell right now is Infinite Impermanence from Dual Power, the Ultra Rare, just because it's going down quickly. Market price is $43. Right now it's $32. So if you still want to make some money before it's too late, you should sell right now and just grab the Impermanence from the new set, I think. I think for once Impermanence will have accessible reprint, but not for a long time. So when the new one comes out, if they're cheap, grab them. Then don't tell me they're not cheap and don't grab them. Just grab them. Okay, another card that is going up in price, but I don't think you should keep it if you have a playset or something. Except if you're a collector of some sort. But I think this card, Archlord Christia, I know what it does. If you have 4 fairy in your graveyard, special summon this card. If summoned this way, target 1 fairy in your grave, add that target to your hand. And after that, neither player can special summon monsters. I guess the effect where we cannot special monsters is the effect why this card is going up in price. But why right now, I don't know. Nermin first edition are 124, and if you want unlimited, you don't have them on the first page because they're all damage and stuff. But if you want Nermin unlimited, they're right, 40, and after the $40 one goes, it's about $50 for Christia. So if you have Archlord Christia, I think it's the right time to sell. I don't see any decks right now using this. Like, I'm not sure if fairy are receiving a link monster or if something happens, but I don't think you should play like a $125 first edition Christia on your deck anyways. It's a collector card mostly. Like, it's beautiful. I would not play it. So if you have a playset, you better sell it or keep it. That's what you do. You don't play it. That's it. Okay, maybe I will get some repercussion for this card, but a card that I think you should sell, because who is gonna just link summon a normal with 1000 attack for Slamming Great Almirage and Master Rule 5? We don't need to do that anymore. Like, we don't need to have an arrow pointing down, so why should we need this? I mean, it's $28, so you can make some money right now. It's not a big deal. It went up in price, it goes down all the time. This card does that. So I think right now it's the appropriate time to sell it, because we're receiving a lot of Link monsters. But if you're planning on playing a deck like McKnight Invoke or something like that, maybe you should keep the card, but it's really the only deck that should keep the card. All the other decks, you don't need it. Sorry, you don't need it. You will have a lot of... I know it's a Link 1, but right now it's not... It's useful because we're in Link format, but when we're going to be in XYZ Synchro Fusion format, you will see this card will drop. Okay, another card that you should just sell. If you ask me something, I will tell you exactly what. Okay? If you ask me, why should I sell some Link monsters right now? Why should you sell some Link monsters right now? It's because we're receiving 30 new Link monsters that could affect strategies for a lot of decks. So if you want to sell your older Link monsters that you don't use, it's a good time for it now. Because once we get all these extra Link monsters in the game, maybe they will drop even more without you noticing and cannot sell it for the same price anymore. So what if right now Cyframe Lambda is $12, but because of all those new Link monsters, this card will go drop to $6. You lose money. So you don't want to lose money. I don't say Cyframe Lambda will necessarily drop in price, but I think a lot of Link monsters will drop in price because there's a lot of Link monsters that will be put on the market, and a lot of good ones from what I'm seeing from the set. So You don't want to sleep on that. Maybe you want to make, if you have a playset, make 30 bucks. If you have one, make 10 bucks. You know, just do it your way. This card, Crush Sheep. Yeah, you understand right now that you need to sell this card? Predaplant Verde is just on its way. You just need to wait like 18 days, guys, and you're gonna have best card in your deck. Crush Sheep is so stinky compared to the new card that you don't want Crush Sheep. Just sell it for $10 right now. If you can sell it for $8, do it. $8 for the card. If you can sell it for $5, do it. Whatever the price you want to sell it, sell it. You don't need Crush Sheep right now. There will be a lot of extra deck monster that will replace Crush Sheep right now. I know Crush Sheep is pretty good if you play a ritual deck or a fusion deck, but we don't really care about Synchro or XYZ. You don't really play that in those kind of strategies. It's only good until MR5. So even then, I think you maybe play Crush Sheep if you really want. But Predaplant Verde is way better. I'm just going to show you off the Predaplant Verde, just so you can understand the effect. So yeah, Predaplant Verde Anaconda. Okay, this card, guys, it's way better than Crush Sheep. This card will be probably $30, $40, $50 on release. So if you want to get a card that is very good for Shadow's Invoke, this card is like the best card you can get in your extra deck. You play one or two. I don't know at the moment how much you play in your extra deck, but 2 effect monsters, okay? You just need 2 effect monsters, not 2 effect monster with different names, just 2 effect monsters. So basically you just tour guide into something and you can get it, or just special summon 2 danger, do this card. I don't care how you do it, okay? If you just want to special summon a Mech Knight and normal summon Alistair and just add everything, then put this card on the field, you can do it that way too. So you can target 1 face-up monster on the field, it becomes dark until the end of the turn. Most of the time you target the monster your opponent controls, so you can super poly 2 of his monster or 1 of his monster with your monster. You can pay 2,000 life points and 1 fusion or polymerization normal or quick play spell from your deck to the graveyard. This effect becomes that spell effect when that card is activated. Also, you cannot special summon monster for the rest of this turn, but you activate this as the last card in your turn. That's the last card you activate in your turn. It's going to be really easy in MR5 or Master Rule Revision April 2020 to do this card. So don't sleep on this card right now. If you want to replace your Crush Sheep by something way better, this is the card to do it. I think this will replace your Crush Sheep pretty easily when it's going to be the time for that. Okay, another card that is rising up, but I could not tell you to sell it yesterday because I was talking so much. But the Eye of Timaeus from Legendary Dragon decks, it's a common. It's a goddamn common. You don't care about the common. Okay, sell the common. Keep the secret and the ultra rare from version of this card, but sell the common. Absolutely. If you can make like $8 or $10 on the common that you got from a legendary deck, or even from someone that doesn't care about those cards because it was selling you for $1. That's not what I want to click on. I would click on view all version. See, the common is $8, but you still can get the ultra rare for $8. So sell the motherfucking common, grab the motherfucking ultra rare, and keep the secret rare for sure. But just ugly common, you can go away right now. I don't need you. Okay, I know a card is going up in price because it says fusion in the name, but guys, this card will never get unbanned. I mean, pay 2,000 life point, both players special summon as many of their monsters as possible that have been removed from play. Do you really think they will unban this card? Why should you even focus about this card right now? Just because Predaplant Ana Verde says fusion spell? Yeah, but this card is banned, dude. I mean, they will not bring this card just for one card. If this card was back in the game, it's not going to be great. Just let me tell you, it's too powerful. I've seen this card being played. Right now it's $16 for about the 2 version. There's 2 version, 1 super rare, 1 ultra rare. They're about $15 to $17, okay? I think it's a great time to sell this card if you have this card. Just, it's not worth it, okay? Don't collect this card. I know it's a banned card. I know sometimes people like to collect banned cards, but this is just useless hype right now. I don't know why it's hyping so much. Okay. So right now it's reprint season. Just going to drink something. Who's telling you that they're not going to reprint Trickstar Corobane from Savage Strike? Market price says $8. Right now it's $9 to $10 to get Corobane. So what if they reprint this card? What if they reprint this card? I don't know. Just sell the card, I guess. This is my advice for you. I don't see this card being used too much right now. So if you can make free money out of Trickstar Reincarnation too, you could do it. I'm not really seeing Trickstar player anywhere soon. So it's $6. So if you have a playset of Corobane and this, you can make easily like $60 or some, not $60, $45. So yeah. So if you can make $45 out of those two cards and get a card from Duel Overlord, that will be better. Maybe it's the time. Okay, another card that I think people maybe you won't argue with me, but you will not tell me like, I'm not sure. Like Artifact Sanctum, I think right now all the version are $15 just for Sanctum. All the other Artifact cards are pretty cheap. My only issue is that you need to go first. And if you have this in your deck and you go second and you set it, it's slower. I'm not saying it's not good, it's just slower, and it's too slow for my taste. I think if you could make about $50 for a playset of Artifact Sanctum and just maybe sell the rest for $50 altogether, you will be okay. I mean, there's a lot of things you can make money off right now. You don't need to sleep on the market. If you sleep on the market, you will just never make money. That's my thing. Yeah, so this card is not really used right now, so we can go check, but artifact. Sorry if I'm not talking right now. I was about to burp. Okay. Some people still play the card, okay? But what is their place? Okay, there's this guy playing Dinosaur, okay? And playing Artifact Engine. What is playing? Where are the traps? Okay. I mean, they're in this side deck. That doesn't count. If you don't play in the main deck, I mean, yeah, if you side Artifact, I don't know what to say. I don't think it's a great side. You need to main it. Everybody right now is citing like Artifacts Sanctum plus Artifact Side. I don't think it's a good idea. I think it's too slow. It's just my opinion. I would prefer to play Dark Ruler no more and just break their board, but okay, there's one guy that played in his main deck, but he's playing Thunder Dragon. So I guess that's good. Okay, so right now we're at Madolche. Sorry guys. My nose is always doing some weird noise and cannot talk after. Okay, Madolche Magiline from Return of the Duelist. So we're gonna get a reprint, ultra rare for this card. So if you don't sell this card, I don't know what to tell you. People won't buy it if you don't sell it. So you need to sell it right now if people want. You can make about $25 each. So you still have a good margin to do it, but you need to do it now because once everybody realizes that they need to put their Magiline on sale or stuff, because not everybody is going to do it, but if you don't have the full deck and you just have Magiline and stuff, maybe you should sell it. But if you have already Madolche, I don't think you should sell it for sure. But it's a card that could go down in price really fast if they print too much. You also have Madolche Pudding Says Chocolate mode. So if you have only a couple of those and you don't really have the deck right now, I think you should consider selling maybe. I'm pretty sure it's going to be reprinted. Right now, market price is $41. You can pretty much sell them Normint Unlimited for $30 to $35. And if you want a first edition right now, it's still $38. So you still have a big price that you can sell your card and make some money. I know I'm always saying the same reason, but there's not really a reason to sell your cards. If you really want to keep it, you just keep it. If you really want to sell it, you just sell it. I'm just showing you some cards I think that you can sell right now for a good amount of money and just not like lose everything. I don't think you will lose anything from these cards. Okay, Chaos Dragon Lovionaire, that was pretty evident. I mean, you sell this card right now for $20. You will get him back when he will be like $10 maybe. At least you will make extra money on it, because I think with the alternate art there will maybe be a big amount of it on the market, because a lot of people maybe want this card and stuff. So it's going to be cheaper now. Sorry for that, guys. I promise I will stop smoking this year, but I'm still smoking a little bit. Okay, Witchcrafter Creation. So we have confirmation or maybe not. It's going to be in a dual overload, I think. Ultra rare. So if you have this card but you don't really play the deck, I don't know. I guess you can sell it right now. It's going down. It's not going down quickly, but it's going towards. It was $25 and now it's almost $20. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And that's it for the Market Watch today, guys. My voice is going away. I don't know why. Okay, we have all covered today. Thank you for staying with me, guys. I really appreciate it. And we're gonna see what are the top decks right now. Okay, last 3 months. Okay, we have a lot of Sky Striker, Spiral, Salaman Great Orcus, but that was before, I guess. So I don't really know which deck will be the best. But we're gonna see what they have in Dual Overload from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Wikia. Okay. I don't really care about all those different artworks on the pack. Like, who cares about that? Okay, so right now we have Relinquish Anima, we have Mighty Flame Swordman. What? Mighty Flame Swordman. Sorry. Celestial Night Lord Parshat. Oh, maybe that's why the card was bought up. Condemned Dark Lord, Crossroads Dragon, Aquila Fribrax, Herald, Cymorg, Extra Hero Bujin, Raid Raptor, Sky Striker Ace Zeke, Tenyi. We also have 5 Link, Neon Carrier, Gilgamesh, Verte, Yuki Onna, Ojama Emperor. Okay, we're gonna look that, guys. I'm just very curious. I did not read them all yet. Okay, Relinquished Anima. 1 level 1 monster accept a token. Okay, I really like the artwork of this one. You can target 1 face-up monster, discard 0.2. Equip that face-up monster to this card. You can only use this effect of Relinquish Anima once per turn. This card gain attack equal to the equipped monster. Not a bad link one, but yeah. That would be a very good link too if it was pointing like 2 directions. I guess it's very like, it's not the best one in there. Okay. You have Mighty Flame Swordman. 2 monsters with different names. Okay. All warrior monster on the field gain 500 attack. Okay. If this link summon card is destroyed by a battle or is destroyed by an opponent, card effect while it is in its owner monster zone, can target 1 warrior non-link monster in your graveyard. Special summon it, but banish it when it leaves the field. Okay, this one is not really good, but I guess there's some good one. Okay, that's one. Okay, that's the one. I think that's the reason why the Knight Parshat Christia got up in price. is because people saw the Celestial Night Lord Parshat monster. So 2+ fairy, so it's a link tree, so you need 3 fairies. You can discard 1 card, add 1 Sanctuary in the Sky, or 1 card that specifically lists the Sanctuary in the Sky in its text from your deck to your hand. Okay, that's pretty good. If the Sanctuary in the Sky is on the field, you can add 1 fairy instead. That's even better. Like, that's too good. That's why it went up in price. If a face-up fairy monster you control is sent to the graveyard, except during damage check, you can banish 1 fairy monster from your graveyard. Special summon 1 fairy monster with a higher level than the banished monster from your hand. Yeah, this card is very good. But, I mean, I don't see a lot of fairy decks right now. So maybe that will be the little kick. So don't buy Arc Lord Christia Secret Rare right now. It's not worth it. Okay, Condemn Dark Lord. 2 fairy monsters. Okay, more fairy support. You can tribute a fairy monster that requires 2 tributes by banishing 2 monsters from your graveyard instead of tributing. Okay. It is still treated as a tribute summon. Okay. You can discard 1 card, take 1 Dark Lord. You can discard 1 card, take 1 Dark Lord monster from your deck and add it either to your hand or send it to the graveyard. Once per turn during end phase, gain 500 life points for each fairy monster on the field. Okay, this seems pretty good for Dark Lord. Okay, Crossroads Dragon. 2 monsters with different type. During the main phase, quick effect, you can tribute discard and 1 plant monster, special summon 1 rose synchro monster or 1 plant synchro monster from your extra deck. This is treated as synchro summon. If a monster you control is destroyed by a card effect while this card is in the graveyard, except during damage check, you can banish this card from your grave, special summon 1 rose dragon monster from your graveyard. Okay. I'm seeing some rose dragon play in there. One of the best card. I don't know how to say it. I will try, okay? Crystron. I'm French. It's even harder for me to say it in English. So, Crystron. Crystron Alquifib. Crystron Alquifibrax. I said it. Okay. 2 monsters including a tuner. If this card is link summon, you can special summon 1 level 3 a tuner. 1 level 3 or lower tuner from your hand or deck in defense, but it cannot activate its effect this turn. During your opening main phase or battle phase quick effect, you can banish this card, special summon 1 synchro tuner from your extra deck. This is treated as synchro summon. You can only use each effect of Christian Alquifibrax once per turn. One of the best cards of the set. Also, you have Herald of the Mirage Lights. Ooh, love the artwork for this one. 2 monsters with the same type and attribute. Okay, example 2 light fairies. Okay, except tokens. When a spell, trap, or effect is activated, you can send 1 fairy monster from your hand to the grave. Negate the activation. If you do, destroy that card. Ooh la la, this card is very good. If this card in possession is sent to the graveyard by opening card, you can add up to 2 ritual monsters or a ritual spell with different names to the graveyard. I really like the Herald card. I think this is pretty good. Not gonna lie. You just add 2 fairies and you have 1 negate for sure. That's pretty good. Okay, another good card is Cymorg, Bird of Sovereignty. 2+ monster, including a winged beast monster. So it's that easy to bring on field. You just link tree. Okay. Cannot be used as link material. Your opponent cannot target this card or winged beast monster this point card 2 with card effects. Ooh. If this card would be destroyed by battle, you can destroy 1 similar card you control instead. During the end phase, you can special summon 1 winged beast monster from your hand or deck whose level is equal to or lower than the number of unused spell and trap zone on the field. And that's why you special summon Apex Avian from your deck. Okay, you have extra hero Infernal Divisor, 2 hero monsters, more hero support. If this card is link summon, you can reveal 1 hero fusion monster in the extra deck and add up 2 fusion material with different names that are specifically listed on that monster from your deck to your hand. Hero, no. No, Hero, again, I don't want to play against Hero. Just kidding. You cannot special summon monster the turn you activate this effect except Hero monsters. You can only use this effect of extra Hero once per turn. Each Fiend monster discard point to gain attack and defense equal to its level times 100. Last effect is very meh, but the card is pretty good. Okay, I read this card like earlier, but I don't remember it. Bujinki Aha Shima. Haha Shima. 2 monster with the same level, so 2 level 4, cannot be used as link material, okay? You can only use each of the following effect of Bujinki Aha Shima once per turn. If this card is link summon, you can special summon 2 monster with the same level, 1 from your hand and 1 from your graveyard, but negate the effect, and immediately after it is resolved, XYZ summon 1 monster using those 2 monsters. Oh, I can see this card being expensive also. If an XYZ monster discard point 2 detaches material to activate an effect, you can target 1 spell and trap your opening control, destroy it. I can see this card being above $20 for sure. This card will be very good for XYZ strategies. Okay, you have Wise Tricks, another very good card. 2 Dark Winged Beast monsters. If this card is link summon, special summon 1 level 4 Dark Winged Beast monster from your deck and defense, but it cannot be used as link material. Also, its effects are negated. If your Raid Raptor XYZ monster effect is activated, set 1 rank up magic spell directly from your deck, and if it's a quick play, it can be activated this turn. That's how you rank up into Cyber Infinity when you play Black Wings. Okay, Sky Striker Ace Zeke. Oh, this card looks pretty great. I like the artwork. 2 monster including a Sky Striker Ace monster. Must be link summon. If this card is link summon, you can target 1 face-up monster on the field, banish it until you open it next and phase. Interesting. Once per turn, you can target 1 other card you control. This card gain 1000 attack, then send a target card to the graveyard. Interesting. I don't know. Let's see if Sky Striker can win with this card, Okay, Tenyi Spirit Saha. Those names. I hope it's not the real name. I hope the name is something else than Saha. Because it's very hard to say. I'm not even joking. Okay, Link 4, 3000 attack. 2+ Worm monster. So you need Worm monster to do that. Okay. While you control a face-up non-effect monster, your opponent cannot target effect monster for attack. While you control a face-up non-effect monster, your opponent cannot target effect monster for attack. Okay. Also, your opponent cannot target effect monster on the field with card effects. Okay, so if you control Blue Eyes, for example, they cannot target your effect monster for attacks or with card effects. That's pretty good. Quick effect, you can target 1 effect monster your opening controls, special summon 1 Tenyi Spirit token. This token attack becomes the original attack of the target monster. I love this card, not bad. You have the 5-headed Link Dragon. Sorry guys, sometimes my noise is just doesn't let me speak. 5 monster must be link summoned. If this card is link summoned using Dark, Earth, Water, Fire, Wind, you can destroy all cards your opening controls. But you only need 5 monsters. It doesn't say different attribute, but if you have different attribute, you get an extra and can destroy all your cards you open control. But you still have the other effects. Cannot be destroyed by battle with a Dark, Earth, Water, Fire, or Wind. Unaffected by other card effects. Once per turn during your opening end phase, you must banish 5 cards face down. This is not optional, or send this card to the graveyard. Really like this card. I'm thinking about playing 1 in my extra deck because it's unaffected by cards, can only be destroyed by Divine and Light, so it's very hard. Plus, it has 5000 attacks, and sometimes you just want to have big body on the field. Okay, another card people are waiting for is Union Carrier. I can see this card being over $20 for sure. 2 monsters with the same type and attribute cannot be used as link material the turn it is link summon. You can target one face-up monster you control, equip one monster from your hand or deck with the same original type and attribute. The equipped monster gain 1000 attack. If you equip it from the deck, you cannot special summon monster with that equipped card's name for the rest of the turn. This card is going to be pretty good. Okay, you have DDD Abyss King Gilgamesh. If this card is special summon, you can activate this card. This effect, you cannot special summon monster. Wow. Wait a minute. Let me reread that. If this card is special summon, you can activate this effect. You cannot special summon monster for the rest of this turn except DD. Also place 2 DD Pendulum with different names from your deck into your Pendulum zone. If you do, take 1000 damage. Oh my god. If this card is link summon, is destroyed by a battle when an opponent attacking monster or by opening card effect while its owner monster zone can special 1 DD from your X deck or in graveyard. Okay, this card is very good. This card is very good. Okay, you already know what Verde does because I read it before. Okay, you have Yugioh, the absolute 0 Mayakashi. 2 plus zombie monsters. Okay, it's a link 4. You can only control 1 Yugioh, blah 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 blah. Negate any activated effects of your opponent banished monsters. If a monster is special summoned from the graveyard or a monster effect is activated in the graveyard, you can target one other face-up monster on the field, change its attack to 0, negate this effect. Okay, I don't really know. And the last one we have yet is Ojama Emperor, and I'm pretty sure we have more than that. So 3 Ojama, sorry, 3 beast monsters including an Ojama monster. While Ojama Country is on the field, this card gains 3000 attack. Also, it cannot be destroyed by card effects. Okay, your opponent takes any battle damage you will have taken from attacks on this card. You can target one Ojama non-link monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Also, you cannot special summon monster from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except fusion monsters. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know if Ojama is a viable strategy, but I guess they needed a link. I don't really know. And this is the last card I have to show, guys. Thank you for staying there. I know the last part was not a very supposed to be a part of the market watch, but why not look at cards together so it gives you idea on which card you should buy for yourself. So you know now more cards from Duel Overload. So why not make your own choices and try to figure out which card are going to be good. Tell me down in the comments below what card you think should be good in the April 2020 revision. And tell me what decor are you willing to buy or which deck are you playing in that format, okay? See you next time, guys. Bye!